How's everybody doing? Staying alive? The flooding rains, the arc. We've had so much rain here over the past week. We're going to see some river levels that have been not seen in maybe a decade in some areas. Moderate flooding, it looks like, which is a big deal. We usually just have minor flooding where the rivers hit a flood stage at 2 or 3 feet above. This is going to be some problems for a lot of folks. Going to do a quick review today. Happy Friday. So, Club Dirty, if you guys watch his content, has a thing. He was doing these, and I found these at a store called Home Buys by me. It's called Midnight Moon Moonshakes. Midnight Moon Moonshakes. It's a cookies and cream moonshine cream liqueur. Now, I feel like they're getting carried away with some of this stuff because moonshine cream liqueur. Now, if it is moonshine and it's a cream liqueur, can it really be both? It says an all-American dinner classic. We took moonshine and blended it with a rich vanilla cream and cookies and cream flavor. Our moonshakes are best enjoyed over ice, mixed with coffee, chilled, and sipped from the jar, or blended into the perfect adult milkshake. Ding, order up. So this thing, I did try this warm, and it was awful. And then now it's in the fridge. It's cold. Madison, North Carolina Piedmont Distillers. Refrigerated after opening and within 12 months of opening. Contains dairy and whipped cream. It is 17% alcohol. 34 proof. Let's get it in cold because it was burning warm and Club Dirty. I guess he had it cold. It was not. Let's sit there. Just the pour. This is the cookie and the cream. Now, they have a lot of flavors. $20 for this fifth. Not a bad price. But I just, when Club Dirty, and I think it was his son that did the review, they loved it. They were like, "This is insane." So let's get rid of the smell. And it smells boozy. It's only 17%, so there's not a ton of alcohol. I mean, I've had beers stronger than this. This just smells like booze. And maybe it's a bad batch. I don't know. Club Dirty said it's smooth and tasted like cookies and cream. When I first tried this warm, it was awful. So, cheers. Here goes. Here's nothing. Here goes nothing. All right, so it's funny how I just said, how do you get moonshine in a cream liqueur? Because cream liqueur is not a moonshine. Can it be both? Well, this is both. I do taste cookies and cream. It's creamy vanilla, but then the moonshine burn kind of comes in on the back end. So I don't know how I feel about this. I'll maybe give it a 5.5. Because I feel like it doesn't mix well. It's creamy vanilla. You taste cookies and cream. Almost reminds you of like if you did a rum chata cookies and cream, perhaps, or like a Bailey's cookies and cream. It has that up front, and it's delicious. But it has that moonshine burn on the back end, and I think mixed with the creaminess, to me, just doesn't really. The end result's not great, in my opinion. Maybe I'll pour it over ice. Could be done in coffee. Yeah, it'd be good in coffee, maybe, but 5.5 for me. I just think it's a little too boozy. For 17%, you get that burn, and I guess that's the moonshine part. So I think the idea is cool on this, but I also think, for me, it doesn't really work. So, in my opinion, I'm not really a fan of this. Again, maybe pour it on ice or in some coffee, but tried it twice now. The burn is actually less than it was when it was warm, but it's still a significant burn. It's almost like you said, you get a diluted moonshine taste with like a cookies and cream liqueur, which I think tastes good up front. It's that finish, it just burns. So, man, wow, yeah, I just can't. It's just I want it to work, and it sounds like it could work, but for me, it's just too much. 5.5 for me. So let me know, comments, likes, and concerns if you guys have tried Midnight Moonshakes. They have a lot of flavors. I know that, but I can't get behind this one. So let me know in the comments if anybody's had this. I hope everybody has a nice weekend. Stays dry out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers, and thanks for watching.